everybody, it's Christy. Welcome, welcome. I am back. I know it's been a few days and I've missed you guys. I've had a lot going on. I don't plan on a lot more events that's going to interrupt our lives. But I wanted to hop on and say hello. We are finishing our horse tonight and I got Happy Mail. So I'm going to wait for a couple people to come on so you guys can see the Happy Mail. I'm super excited. I have not opened one yet, and then I just casually looked through the first one because it did come a few days ago. Hi, Lucy. How are you, darling? So, how is everybody's Wednesday? We're halfway through the week, so that's always a good thing. I planned on coming on yesterday, but I had horrible headaches, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And you guys wouldn't want to see me anyway because it was really bad. But anyway, so yesterday I got some Happy Mail from Maribel. As for me, you're doing pretty good. Oh, that's good, Lucy. I'm glad. I am doing pretty good too. My headache did go away earlier today. It felt like it took forever, but they come and go, and they're not too bad sometimes, so it's okay. So yesterday I got some Happy Mail. I know I've posted this before about the Galentines, and I posted, so Quality Crafts by Kathy does that, as well as Ruthie's Creations. I think that's her name. If I got it wrong, please correct me on here, and hopefully I will see your comments. It's kind of funny because I'm going to watch myself too. I'm actually looking at two different things. So I'm watching myself live over here. So hopefully I'll see the comments too. So I did get a new phone. So let me know if the quality looks any better. And if you can, is it still backwards? Let me see if I can fix that. So it should not go backwards now. There we go. Okay, let me move it this way a little bit. So now we can read, and now it's opposite. So, I did kind of splurge and get myself an iPhone because apparently that was the only phone that you can really get to do this stuff. Well, that works with it anyway. So we're going to try some other fun things when I get more people on. But this was the card that I got from Maribel. I think she's from Massachusetts. I have to look at her thing again, but she mailed me the most adorable package. I wasn't even expecting this. I just was expecting a little card. But it was super sweet. I was super excited for what I got. So let me go back out of here. There's the comments. Hi, Mom. Hello from Colorado. Headed your way work. So can't stay. Oh, you're headed to work. Good to see you, Vandy. Thanks for watching. I'm hoping to see all y'all's comments. Okay. I think I'm caught up with them. I'm actually going to be watching too. So I have not traded in my old phone. So I've got that one next to me just for a little while. But now you can read things. So I'm super excited about it. Oh, it's okay, Bandy. I do that all the time. I do that all the time, girl. It is quite okay. It is quite okay. So I'm super excited about this Happy Mail. So I'm going to go ahead and open this first. I don't know what, I think Maribel was going to try to pop on, maybe. But if not, that's okay. So she sent me the cutest box, and it says, here, before I jump all this, this is Happy Valentine's Day, and it's just one of those cute little not wooden boxes, but one of those cardboard boxes. Peggy, I'm going to open your mail next, girl. Okay, so I did the Galentines with Quality Crafts by Kathy, and I signed up, and Maribel and I, and then another girl and I are kind of Galentines, so I have two. So I have been working on their stuff, and their stuff got in the mail today. I wanted to show you guys, this was super cute. It says, I love s'mores. And they're little Valentine socks, which I'm definitely going to wear when I'm watching, the little romantic things. I wish we had smell-o-vision because these smell so delicious. She made these treats. And because they're mine and I'm going to eat them anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pop one out and show you. And I told her I was going to have one for dessert after dinner, but I didn't because I wanted to show you guys because I didn't get to come on live. But they're different colors. But look at this, guys. They're chocolate with Oreos. And They smell amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. So that is going to be my dessert tonight. And I'm excited about that. She also sent, I'm going to have to put all this away here. She also sent a little thing of candies, kisses, and they're the Peanuts ones. See, there's Charlie Brown and Woodstock, Linus. I thought I saw Snoopy on there too. But I seen these in the store. They're Snoopy. We all love Snoopy. Who doesn't love Snoopy? So I thought these were so cute. They're so cute I don't want to eat them. And then this says, I picked you, which I'm definitely going to be using, I think, for my husband's Valentine gift. We'll see what happens then. Hi, Sharon. I see more comments. I see more comments. Hello from work, Sharon. You're at work? Make sure they aren't fake bakes. No, they're not fake bakes. They're real. Because she even told me she sent a treat. Okay, these napkins, you guys, are giving me such Pioneer Woman vibes. I love them. They're so pretty. And we are going to do something fun with these for Easter because they are those vibrant purples and pinks. She sent me 3 of them. I'm so excited to use them. And then she also sent me stickers, which coincidentally, they almost match the napkin. So I think that's so cute. And then last but not least, I have not seen these in my Dollar Tree like ever, but I'm super excited. I've seen people craft with them, but I have not used them yet. And look, it is the wire ribbon. I think metal ribbon. And it's got that texture on it. That is so cool to put. You can even paint this and be any texture. So I love it. Thank you so much, Maribel. I so appreciate it. I was like super excited when I opened your gift, and this wasn't even expected. So you went way above and beyond. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Now Peggy mailed me something. Hey, Sandra. Hey, girl. I just opened up Happy Mail. Happy Mail. And then we're going to finish our horse. So, all right. So that is that box. Again, thank you so much, Maribel. I appreciate it. All right. And then, thankfully, Peggy told me that she sent something out. And I checked my mailbox, my P.O. box, I think last week. I believe it was Monday or Tuesday. And there was nothing in there. But thankfully, she reminded me, because since I haven't been doing the ornament exchange, I don't check it like every day as often. Because I, just run around doing everything else. So I wanted to show you, Peggy mailed me something, and I'm going to open it on here. Peggy, I'm not going to like read anything like personal, but I am going to open it. So I'm being very careful. It's so sweet of you, Peggy, to mail me something. I was not expecting it, but I appreciate it so much. You guys, I think the last few days have just been kind of crazy, and I'll talk about that. That's actually probably a good thing I didn't get this till today, because this is going to cheer me up. I've had a very bad few days. So it's life. We expect it sometimes, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. I keep telling Peggy she needs her own page, and I don't understand. Peggy. Okay. This card is so cute. So let me, oh my gosh, that is so cute, Peggy. Okay. I'm peeking in here, and I shouldn't, because I wanted to show you guys and be surprised. Okay, so this is the cutest card. Oh my gosh, there's confetti coming out. How cute. So this is the cutest card. Okay, it goes like this. So it says, bear hug, kiss me, I love you. Look how cute that is. I love that. I love that paper, Peggy. I don't know where you got it from, but my mom's going to ask me. She's going to be like, I know. I want to know where that is. Unless my mom has the paper. She already has the paper. But look at this cute little confetti. I need to Mod Podge this in here. You guys know, or if you don't know, I keep everything like that people hand make for me. And I will show you I will actually show you an example. My mom made this for me a long time ago, okay? I think she put the date on it. 2017. Yes, because I know my mom and she puts the dates on everything. 2017. Inspired by life, one of a kind, art created by Kathy, 2017. So she mailed this to me, okay? It has my name on it. I'm going to get back to Peggy in a second, but I want to show you why this is so cute. So it says Christy, and it has like the little dogs on it, puppy love, because she knows I had a puppy at that point. Now what she didn't know at the time is I actually loved wiener dogs. I did not own one. I have a Chiweenie now, and now this is perfect. So we found this while looking and shopping for her, which I'll talk about that too in a minute. But she displayed it over here, and that's just a perfect example. So Peggy, your stuff is always gonna be with me forever. So I appreciate it. So, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start with this. This is so sweet. So it's got these little, oh my gosh, it pops up. Oh my gosh, happy everything. Look at this. Okay, so it says Craftbox Christy, which I love. I just love that, Peggy. You're so sweet. Happy everything. She made me little tags and she made like these little die cuts. Look at this. It's so cute. It's a corgi and a penguin. Look, look, look. She's such a good, she watches all my lives. I feel like you're on here all the time. She has a tag like that. I'm definitely going to put that in my tier tray. And look at all these cute little presents and everything. And then this, I have to display this. Oh my gosh. Do share with your mom if you like. That's so cute. Congrats on your 1 year of crafting with a K. Live. Greetings from Canada and me, January 2024, Peggy. Look at that. I love that. She's got my name on it and the little, because I do sew too, Peggy. That is so cute. And yes, of course, I'm going to share it with my mom. Look at the cute little cartoon. Oh my gosh. This is so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm not used to this. It's very hard for somebody that's had like a traumatic life. In the past, it's in the past, but I don't think people understand that it's hard to take compliments and it's hard to like accept things. Not that this made me sad in any way, but I don't know if a lot of you even understand, if you've not been through it, so you don't really understand it. But, I started thinking about that the other day, but I thank you so much. You guys are great. I truly mean it. And this means so much. So thank you so much, Peggy. You definitely made my day. I've had a rough days the last few days. So, but we are going to craft and have fun tonight. And I am super grateful. And you guys know I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to have a little box. So you guys like you see my little, where'd it go? See my little crates back here? I went to Hobby Lobby and I got those crates super cheap. So maybe if we have time at the end, I'll share it. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. So all of your comments are coming up on there and here. So, okay. I have 2 phones right now. I won't have 2 phones for like probably by tomorrow or the next day. Right now, I'm just working off my Wi-Fi on my new phone, and then I still have my old phone. So this is what I used to talk to you guys on all the time on. So, yay! Okay, so we are going to finish our horse tonight. Let me put this in a safe place. I don't know why I'm moving the phone. I should probably put it right there where I can see, just in case the comments stop. But Maribel, oh my gosh, I still have confetti everywhere. I love it. I just remembered I forgot something, but I think we'll work it out. We'll work it out. The stamps on the back of my cards were a gift from our daughter. The last Mother's Day she was with us, she designed, let me see if I can read that. She designed and mailed me 2 stamps to use on my cards. So very special. It is very special. I can tell. And that's my mom is very detailed like that too. So I can definitely appreciate that because she puts all these details in my work. I will post the one that because my mom did make me one and she brought it to me this last time. So I will post, I don't have it with me. Hey Kaylee, can you hear me? Can you bring me the little gumball machine of hearts that's on my desk out there? I left it out there. I would appreciate it. Okay, so we are going to finish our horse. Hopefully, that is the plan anyway. So I have come up with a little bit of an idea to kick it up a notch. can you show your Valentine I made you this year? Yes, Mom, I just said that. I don't, maybe you posted that before, but I'm going to take a picture of it because I don't have it with me right now and I'm not going to make her go back. I had to get these for the horse. Okay. So this is the horse that we created so far. I decided I was going to leave the rose gold because I really like the look at it. It's very different. And then if you guys remember, this was red. It might still look a little bit red on camera. I'm going to put another coat on it. And then this was like a very light pink. What we are going to do is we are going to dress this up a little bit more with some of this ribbon that I have. Some of the hearts, the felt hearts. And I'm going to show you how to make the mane and a tail because we're actually going to put some detail to it. And while I'm thinking of it, let me 911 put my glue gun on so I don't have to sit here and do it later. I don't think I'm going to use that one. Okay. So you guys, I have not posted the picture yet of my mom's shopping and craft room or the little video. I am going to be posting that tomorrow. I'm going to make a video tomorrow when I get, because I took videos with my old phone and my new phone, and I need to make sure they're both uploading so I can do them both in the same video. So hopefully you'll notice a difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do is while that's drying, then we'll start and make the mane. But I'm going to go ahead and take my rose gold and I'm going to go ahead and do one more coat across the head there. I know Missy told me what it was called and I forgot now. Of course I did. So, and my paintbrush of course it got dried up a little bit while I was preparing. But I did one coat and then I'm going to do a second coat just so it looks, you know, a little bit more, the color is a little bit deeper and that rose gold is going to come through. But there is red underneath of it, so I'm not going to be too long because it's just this little piece I have to paint. So how was everybody's weekend? I know we're talking about the weekend. We're already halfway through the week. I am sorry about that. I'll tell you guys my weekend. So we had my mom's party here on Saturday. It was super fun. My husband cooked and we played apples to apples with her friends and we had cake and I gave her the present and everything. So that was fun. There is a reel about it, which I will post. You guys can go to my reels and go back. I think it's like 2 back or something. So that was really fun. And then on Saturday, of course I put my finger in that. On Saturday or Sunday, I went to my craft show and I saw Sharon, and this time it was inside, which is very different for this particular venue to do the Sunday market. It's usually outside. So there was a bit of drama and I'm not going to get in the details because I am professional and I won't talk about it, but I probably won't be doing craft shows there anymore, unfortunately. It is something that I'm still pondering over and it's something that I'm still thinking about. So I haven't made my decision yet. And a couple of you may already know exactly why. And if I did tell you the story, give me your thoughts. What do you think? Because I like to be professional. So, but I won't get into all of the details. I just know that I'm going to be very careful who I do my business with now. Because we do pay. When people go to craft shows, we do pay money to get into them. And it's something that, it's a business relationship. So it's something that, you want to get, respect in return. So anyway, that's all I'll say about that. So, I'm going to be looking for new venues. I did actually look for another place, and I know if you guys saw my post, or if you're following and you saw my post, I actually almost was scammed But I wanted to kind of forewarn you because something told me I had some intuition going on right before I submitted like my payment, and my intuition was right. And I gave myself a pat on the back for that, because I was literally almost scammed out of like $70 for a booth, and something told me to look up the person's name because the email kind of threw me off. And that's when I posted that, you guys, for that person, because they were messaging into craft shows around the United States, pretending to be in charge of them. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's not just one person running all the craft shows around the United States. And I think most of us are smart enough to realize that. And if you're not, that is why I posted that up there, to warn you all, because it's really sad that people are stooping to that level. But you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to warn you guys, and that's why I posted that on my page. Well, come to find out, I looked them up again today because I took a screenshot. And when I took that screenshot, Facebook actually filtered it out and put it on like all of the posts that you can see if you type in his name. And when I did it today, it was only my post. So he has now deleted himself out of that name. He or she, whoever it is, deleted himself out of that name. I'm just touching up a mess up I did over here. And is now, you know, posing as somebody else, which I don't know who it was, but anyway, I blocked him, and I won't be, I'm just telling you all, yes, the scammers are getting really bad. My husband comes home and tells me about, you know, some of his customers sometimes get scammed on things, and it's just really hard to hear it. So just always have a reputable source. And that's why it's so important when you go to a craft show, or when it's your first time, or even if it's not your first time, just, it's okay to ask questions and talk to other vendors. Most of them are pretty open and like the networking and the friendships, because you guys can share, you know, hey, one week I'm going to be this way. Hey, this place is being, is going to have an event, and most of them are very open. So, and they know who's going to be in charge in the process and how they're going to take money. So don't give your money to anybody on the internet if it just doesn't look reputable. So I was very happy. I called him out, and I gave myself a pat on the back, and I saved myself $70. So thankfully, otherwise I would have showed up at that event looking like a fool. So I painted him, but I'm not going to dry him. We're going to let him air dry over here. And I'm going to show you how we made his mane. So, you guys know I work with a lot of like yarns and ribbons and everything else. So, I will show you kind of what I did. So, this is, I already made like his hair for his head. And this is what I did. These are the colors I chose. It's got like a nice champagne look. And this is that furry yarn from Dollar Tree. Okay, it's like a champagne color. And then I got the light pink yarn, which that looks very good. Hi, Peanuts and Vines. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Yes, you do have to be careful nowadays with any scammers. If you're in any type of craft show or an event, make sure you're getting it to the reputable source. Make sure the email looks good. Don't just go to like a Gmail person unless you know the person in charge. That's just super important, because people are losing money and there's nothing they can do. And here's the thing too. If I would have gave him my money and I would have showed up a month later at this craft show after the money had been posted and went through and everything, they would have sent me away and be like, ma'am, you didn't pay us. We don't know who you pay, but you didn't pay us. And they would have sent me home without setting up a booth. More than likely. Unless they're super nice and was like, yeah, you got scammed, but set a booth up anyway. Who knows? But most people are going to do business that way. They're going to say, I'm sorry, you know, whatever. So if that person would have gotten the money, I can't go to the bank a month later and say, hey, this guy grabbed my money. Bonnie, thank you for joining me. Bonnie, I miss you. Oh, I've been watching you on Facebook. Oh, I just love you. I hope you're doing well, dear. I miss talking to you. She was the sweetest, my old coworker, sweetest, most just understanding I love Bonnie. Anyway, so you got to make sure who you're giving your money to and make sure it's reputable. And if you have a gut feeling, please trust it. That's all I can kind of give advice on that. So anyway, so basically what I did was I kind of wrapped them all together, kind of made like a little bundle. And then I tied the pink around like this side and this side, this side, and this side. And that is how I made the headpiece for the hair for his head. So we're going to glue that on later. And now we're going to make the tail part. So I did practice a little bit with some of this scrap ribbon that I have, but I want them to match. So this is what it's going to do. And we're going to glue it on, and then we're just going to kind of have the pieces hang over, because I'm not going to like cut off the tail or anything. We'll just leave that underneath. So at least twice a day for the past couple months, I've been receiving friend requests from total strangers. Yes. So I can't tell you how many creepers. Let me read the rest of this on here. Total strangers, so deleting and blocking all the time. Yes. So Peggy, I changed the setting in my business setting. Hey, Mel. Bonnie's on. Do you remember Bonnie from the aquarium? She's on. Anyway, I have to say, I woke up this morning, not this morning, but like for the last few weeks since I changed the setting, with like 4 or 5 different messages from scammers. And then one person was, and they're usually guys. I'm not trying to be that way, but they're always almost guys. I think there was one that was like, I couldn't even tell. But there was one that said, I bet your craft box is pretty. And I was like, block, spam, and I report them. Oh, I must have did the thumbs up thing. We got fireworks in here, people. Keeping it crafty with Sandy. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Mel. Hey, Michael. I'm so glad you guys are all on joining me. Okay, so we're making a horse's tail. I already made like the main piece. The main piece. Get it? Bad joke for the night. That's for the head. So was that fun? There's another one too. So at the end, I'll do the other one. So this is like the new thing with the iPhones. And I did upgrade and get the iPhone because my Google just wasn't really cutting it anymore. There was really nothing wrong with it, and it's still great quality. But I really want you guys to like read the stuff that I'm showing you. And that's what really bothered me. That's not the only reason, but it's one of the main reasons. And I needed a replacement because my phone was not, people weren't hearing me right and everything. So I'm going to change it out this week. I just got it in the mail, so it still works for Wi-Fi. And then I have my other phone right here. That's actually the service. So anyway, back to our craft. So basically, I'm going to kind of take a big long strand, okay? And then we're just going to bundle it up a little bit. Hi, this Nana's crafting. Hello. I'm still trying to get used to everybody's name because when you come on, and I love that you guys come on. Lisa Wakefield, welcome. Welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here. All right, so I am just kind of going to make just a few little bundles like this because I want to make sure my tail is nice and long and pretty. I'm not familiar with horse terms, and my cousin is not on here because I know she's familiar with it, and she did say it the last live I was on, but I did not remember, unfortunately. So, oh, Ruthie, you know, I almost called you Ruthie, but I didn't want to call you by the wrong name. Yes, you're Ruthie, and your granddaughter is the one that's with you a lot, correct? You were doing the journaling the other day. That was so much fun. My mom does ATCs. She loves it. Okay, so I'm going to put that one together like that, and we're just going to put it together, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this yarn and then the white yarn. Oh, you guys are saying hi. Yes, ma'am. Yep, I remember. I'm trying to see everybody. It's very hard. I don't think I have enough hours in a day to watch everybody, but I do pop on to say hi and, you know, check it out. And a lot of times I'll go back and watch the, you know, see the final project. So we are making a horse's tail. There's a little, well, you can't see it now, but there's a horse behind me. So that's what we're doing. Emery, Emery's her name? Hey, Verlyn, how are you feeling? I haven't seen you on. I have to make sure I'm following you guys too. I know I'm following you because it doesn't show me that I'm not. So it's been really hard. Plus I had a really busy weekend. Like a really busy weekend. I had a craft show, and then I had my mom's party, and then I was making content, and then we went to Hobby Lobby. Yes, Mom, I went back to Hobby Lobby. I went back to Hobby Lobby yesterday to, and that was when my headaches first started, like right after work. And then I was like, no, I can't do it. I tried. I really did. All right, so now we're going to put that piece there. And then I'm going to take another piece out just so I can get them to go. Because I want them to kind of match. And then I've got my yarn. So I'm going to do the same thing with this white yarn. This is chunky yarn. Wow, 11 peeps right now? Wow, just finished doing an event. You did? Which event was it, Verilyn? I know there was a few today and I haven't been able to... I work during the day and I can't... It's very hard because it just depends on how busy we are at work. And we were a little busy at work today. So I've got to pay attention to my phone. So Hobby Lobby gives you a headache. It started before, but I think maybe like the Hobby Lobby like gods were just like, stay out of here, lady. You can't spend any more money. No, I guess that's a funny joke though. I don't know. No, because I was looking to see, because Easter went 40% off on Monday. And I was like, ooh, we saw some goodies on Saturday when I went with my mom. So it was fun. Anyway, I'm not going to do a ton of this chunky, but we are going to make it a little chunky. All right, so what did I do before? I'm trying to think. When I did the mane, this is how you do the mane. What I did was I took basically the same thing. I know I made the tail a little bit longer, but the head was, I basically like eyeballed the head. So I wrapped up like in sections. So it looked like the hair's braided, even though it's not. And then I'm not going to do that with the tail. Like sections like that, because we want like that fluffy tail. At least that's how I want it. You guys can do it however you want. So I'm gonna kind of just keep them all together, but I'm gonna kind of like try to mix it up a little bit so that it is, you know, all kind of blended. And then I'm gonna take half of it, and then I'm gonna take my piece of yarn and then tie it. So kind of how you would make a messy bow, I guess, right? Chunky looks soft. Yes, it's supposed to be a mane too for the horse. So we'll see what happens. I have never done this. I've never done a little horse before, but it screamed Valentine's Day to me. But now that Valentine's Day is almost over or almost here and gone, I did not and I didn't bring it to the show because I didn't finish it in time because I just had a ton of other things to do. But it's okay, because somebody is going to see this and want to get it for their grandchild or something. So now we have, and I'm going to, you know, just kind of use my fingers to brush through it, but now we have like a tail. And we are going to, if we can, we're going to cut it, just, you know, give it a haircut, make sure it's all even. So I got my glue gun plugged in. I want to say that you guys see where I did it doesn't really look red anymore, right? Hi, Paul. You can make it a spring horse. Yes, a spring horse. Or just like for a little girl's room, because, you know, the girls like the pinky, I want to say the pinky pie, but like, you know. So I wanted to add the champagnes and creams in there because I think that would be fun. All right, so I am going to glue this in. And now that's going to look like that. So, and then that's just using just scrap yarn. So again, $4 from Dollar General after Christmas, painted it, and then glue a horn on it. It can be a unicorn. I said that when I made that the first time. I was thinking about that too. But my cousin's daughter had said something to her that kind of made a good point. Like some little girls they don't grow out horses, but they outgrow unicorns. I don't know what it is. So, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just take the glue gun and slowly kind of bring it down. So I did give it a little bit of hair in the front. Oh gosh, it's going to be super cute. Oh, adorable. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay. This was like my little, and then we do have some more embellishments to do, but I wanted to kind of put the hair on it first. Actually, you know what, guys? I just thought of something. I think there is something I have to do with it before I glue the rest of the head. I'm changing my mind already. Well, I have never outgrown unicorns, and it's looking adorable. Yes, I know. Kaylee outgrew unicorns a while ago, but okay. Before I'm going to change my mind. Look at that. I put the head on. I could do a little bit more, but I'm actually, before I glue on the hair, I'm going to actually put like a little belt around here. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me see how I want it. I'm going to position it first and then put it on. I didn't really think that through till just now, but that's all right. So let me do, I'll cut it right there. And then I just need a little bit of glue here. I'm so glad that you guys like this. The day I was working on this, I was just painting it, and it just I didn't have a vision for it yet. So that's why I stopped and I waited, because sometimes it's okay to stop a project until you have, like, you know, that aha moment, right? And then I'm going to bring it here, and I'm going to have it cross. Perfect. Let me put that there. I'm going to put my finger saver on. Too cute. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right. Oop. I'm holding it by a thread. There we go. And I will trim it in a second. So I just eyeballed this piece, and then I'm gonna put either a rose. I have roses, or I have hearts. So I'll do one or the other. And then you guys can see it in a second. I know it's hard to see right now. I love this glue gun, you guys. It's such a precision tip, and I love it. Okay. I'm going to cut that there. I am probably going to either hide that with a rose, or I'll trim it up just a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to use my pinking shear to make that last trim. There we go. Now it's got a more finished look, but we are going to put something there. So that's what I did. I put the little belt on it, or, you know, I don't want to say collar, but you guys know what I mean. Feel free. I'm so glad you like it. Hi, Amy with I'll Be Crafty. How are you? We're making a rocking horse. We painted him last time. He was gold and white, left over from Christmas. And we're painting it for, like, you know, a little nursery or a little girl's room. Or anybody that likes pink. You don't have to be little. So now that I have that on there, I can put the embellishments on there later. But I'm going to finish putting the hair on. So just one little section at a time should be all you need. You don't need to put a ton of glue on here. It's just enough for it to hold. And then you could always go back and put it on later. And it helps if you look on both sides, just to make sure. Yeah, I definitely like it with, like, the real fluffy looking ribbon hair better than just painting it on. Thank you, Amy. Amy, I was thinking about you the other day. I wish you were closer, because my daughter got me the Care Bear game for Christmas. And I don't have anybody to play it with. I mean, I'm sure she'll play with me, but my husband won't play that. Unless I make him, which he might. Yeah, Bearlet is on here. It's going to be beautiful, yes. I gotta go. I'll catch the rest of replay. Okay, no problem, Lucy. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all hanging out with me and seeing my silly little crafts that I make. Sometimes I make the silliest things, or I don't know. I just like to be different. But I saw this horse at Christmas time and I had to get it. It was like $4, I think. Something like that. It was like definitely less than $5. I wouldn't have paid any more than that. So there we go. There's the horse. Okay. Now we got the tail to put on. And it's just going to go like this. And I really like it. I think it's very shabby and chic when it's like that. Like, I don't know. What am I trying to say? Like fluffy and like a lot. But we are going to give it a little bit of a haircut. So I would say just up the side there and put it there. And that's what it's going to look like. What do you guys think? Obviously, this needs to be cut. I'm going to cut that now before it drives me crazy. So, and you can kind of like position your pieces. You can do whatever colors. You can do less or more. But I think I'm going to keep it right there. And if you guys see like an old one at a thrift store, just think about that. Think about what you could do. Ooh, I got hung up. Uh-oh. That's all right. Think about what you could do with like the things that you find. It just takes the horse to another level. Yes, doesn't it? It really does. It softens it up. It doesn't look so like a wooden horse anymore, but we're not done. We have more to do. And then you can't really, I love the way the tail is there. You can see it, but you can't. Like, it adds the volume that we need on the back. And like, you could definitely play with it just to make sure it's like how you like it. So I think, and now we're just going to kind of like cut it. Just give it a little bit of a haircut. I'm not trying to take a ton off because I do want that volume. And I think the different lengths are important too. And you could do, you know, more or less, however you think. But yeah, let me try this side now. But yeah, this is turning out super cute. So if I do this at a craft show, how much do you guys think I should charge? We're not done yet, of course, but I'm just asking for ideas. Sometimes I never know what to do my pricing. So you guys see, I did put a little bit of my products online. If you guys are ever interested in anything that you see or, you know, whatever. But I sold the pom-pom penguins that I made. I sold them a set of the mittens, the winter mittens. I sold the 2 gnomes, found homes. Frank and Fred found a home. So I think that was fun. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. I want to maybe put something in this vicinity with like a heart, which is why I had my daughter bring me the hearts. They're right here. My stomach is growling, you guys. What in the world? All right, so where's my scraps? I don't know if I should put the glitter back here, or I know what I was going to do. I was going to put it right here and make it go under the horse, but you probably can't see that color. So should I do the other pink side? Like under there? Does that look good? Or should I do this sparkly? I'm a hairdresser too. Yes, I'm a hairdresser. I'm not my own hairdresser. You all know, listen, I need to do my nails. I need to do my hair, and I just don't know when that's happening. So, but I do need to paint them at least. But see, It's like a sparkly color. So do you guys think pink, or do you think I should do the, it doesn't look bad. Like, I know on camera it doesn't look bad. It kind of camouflages it. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to undo this, though. I should probably start. No, just the heart? No, I mean, like, what one? Mom, I mean, what ribbon? I kind of want to put that there. Well, I'll just put the heart and see what you guys think. I'm going to do a big pink one. I probably should put it on both sides, huh? Gotta find my pink ones, though. Mom, did you steal all my pink ones? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do red because that's bringing in another color that doesn't exist. Okay, here's my big pink ones. I'm going to do the two. And then I was even thinking of putting one, this is where I was going to put it. But I also have roses. Still not feeling good. The pain medication is not working. Getting depressed and frustrated. Oh, Verilyn, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know, I think Amy was talking to you, but I thought I asked you. Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll be praying for you. That's why I wasn't on last night. It was a lot. I'm trying to listen to my body. Because my body is 40 years old, so you had your own. I know you did. I was just kidding. All right. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. And then the other option I have, I know it's darker pink, but it might be cool to kind of put in here. It's either that, or we can put some gold and make it be like, I kind of like it with the gold. But I have the roses that we're going to put on each side of, like, up here by the head. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Could be the heart is cute. Okay. We could always soften up the heart a little bit. I'm trying to think how we would soften it up. We can put a little white one underneath. We can see what happens. That one's kind of bent. I'm going to use this one. I think I'm just going to put it on one side of the horse, like My Little Pony. That's what my cousin and I were talking about the last time I was making this. Try a smaller heart. Okay, let me try a smaller heart. I do have, there's 3 sizes in here. This is the second smallest. All right, is that better? Or the bigger heart? So that would be the small heart, okay? And then this would be the bigger heart. What do you guys think? The heart on the horse's chest. Yes, that's what I was going to do. The smaller one? Yes, and I was going to put the little tiny one right here. I was going to put right here. That's cute, right? You like the smaller? Okay, we're going to do the smaller then. Sorry, Mr. Big Heart. We may see you tomorrow. All right. I'm going to put it on just like a My Little Pony. Oh, it's adorable. Thank you. I am pretty proud of this because I kind of had a moment. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And, you know, because I don't want the hair to hide it too much either. That's what I love about these felt stickers is you can stick them. And I'm kind of putting it at an angle. Okay. Let me put the heart up here. That's what I was thinking. I may even take a little bit of white paint and just not grungy up the heart, but I'm having difficulties, technical difficulties. There we go. I should probably take this off, huh? That would be, that would have been smart to do like 20 minutes ago. All right. That's very cute. That's how it would go off. And then I've got the heart on the butt there. So I don't want to say the butt, but you guys know what I mean. We're not getting that crazy. We're not getting that crazy. The yarn just really jazzles it up. Oh, a piece of bling on the front would be cute. Yes. So Peggy, this is what I was thinking. I've got these gold. I do have bling, but I'm not sure exactly. I know where it is, but I'm not sure exactly which ones I have. So this is what I was thinking. I've got these little gold. You guys remember these from the 80s. I think I showed them last time. I also have pink, which that's a lot of pink. And then I got this rose color, which would be cute, but that's a lot of rose. But since it's already got the rose gold in it, I think the gold would actually look really cute. That is what my thinking is, but we'll put it up and see what it looks like. And yes, I'm going to cut it. I know it's kind of held together by that, but we'll try our best to kind of keep it. I may have to cut it just a little bit more. I'll hold it together with glue if I have to. Yep, I took all that off. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. Here, let me do it this way on this side. I'm trying to be opposite right now. So I was thinking about putting the little gold. I know you can't see it. Move your finger, Christy. Right there, like on the side. Obviously set up, but that's what my thinking is. Either that or on like this, on this side right there, like in the middle. Actually, I think that looks really cute. All right, I'm gonna do it. If we don't like it, we can always take it off. The gold needs a bit of paint to lighten it. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Peggy, this is why you are my friend, and I love you all. And I love you, Peggy, because that is a very good idea. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. Good night, Verilyn. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's going to be beautiful. Gotta go get family. Okay, dinner ready. I gotcha. I know. We're doing leftovers tonight. We have a lot of leftovers still. Thank you for stopping by, Verilyn. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of like have the gold shine a little bit, but like you said, lighten it a little bit. Like just do, oh, that's so cute. And of course it's coming undone. The next one I'll paint while it's still in the bundle, but that's all right. I think this is going to be good. All right. For the moment's truth. Ooh. All right, let's see. It's coming undone. It's coming undone. All right. Of course. If we don't like it, we can always warm it back up and do it later, but I think that makes it. And excuse me because I'm squishing it, but what do you guys think? Here, I'll hold it like that. I think it's really cute. Wanda's watching. Hey, Wanda girl. We're working on our horse. We're finishing our horse. We made her hair with yarn. And you guys, you have to watch the replay how we did it. I kind of want to go in here and do something too now. I have ideas, but I don't want to mess it up too much. Because sometimes less is more, you know? Good job. All right. Let me find my, there's another good rose. I'm going to paint it while it's still on here, and then I'll dry it real quick. I'm just going to, like, just dab it a little bit, you know, with the pink. Just so it's not so vividly bright, but it's still gold. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Let me hit it with the dryer real quick. Very cute. Good job. How are you, Wanda? Look it, we're going to give her a blow dry. Now I'm getting my scraps all over the place from when I gave her a haircut. All right, because we gotta do it to the other side too, because that would only be fair. Put this down. Uh-oh. Paint down. Can't have that happen. Hold on, guys. Especially my rose gold. This stuff's expensive. Well, it's like $1.74 versus what, 74 cents, but still. All right, let me cut it. Ooh, there we go. There we go. So did everybody watch the Grammys? I know there's always something to talk about. Always something. Celine Dion looked amazing though, guys. Did you, like, she's my childhood, man. Not my childhood, but like, I remember listening to her in middle school. She looked amazing. Everybody looked wonderful. And I'm actually proud and happy about Miley. I'm very happy because that was actually a good song and it was for a good purpose. And I actually enjoyed. I did not watch them, but I saw the highlights, you know, the gossip and all that stuff. But when I see the pictures, it just made me happy. Okay, so there's that. Hi, Missy. I missed them. Hubby has me addicted to The Walking Dead. Oh, no. You know what's so funny that you say that? My husband loves all of my person, if you know me, my person is Peter Tork, like from the Monkees. Like, that's my favorite person, da-da-da. I love his music. I love his values. I love, like, everything about him. So my husband's is Bruce Lee. Of all people, Bruce Lee. And he likes a lot of like the other cultured stuff, like the Japanese movies and stuff. Yeah, you know that, silly. Most of you know that. But like he watches a lot of the anime and anyway, he got me into the Netflix series The Brother's Son. And what's so funny is, and I think that's how you say that, and if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But it's a crazy movie. It really is, but it was interesting and I liked it. And the funny thing was that one of the guys that I follow, he does a lot of funny videos and stuff, and he's a lot about Disney too, like me. But it's his best friend that stars in that movie. And he went to the premiere for it. It was so funny. I can't even remember the actors' names right now, but you have to be into those kind of things. And like, my husband started watching it and it got me addicted. So I don't know. Why do we like movies like that or shows? It's just so funny to me. But anyway, so it is okay, Missy. This is what we did. So we made yarn for the hair for the main piece. And I wish you were there like 10 minutes ago because I couldn't remember the names when you said it again. But we put like a little ribbon on her like that. And we put the little mane. And then we made the tail. So I'm so funny. That's so funny. He's addicted to Walking Dead. Well, you are now, I guess. I know you're addicted to Twilight. I know you love Twilight. That's cool. I started a movie, but some people keep saying it's about a dolphin. I don't believe them. Tell them, Melanie. So my Melanie and I, and I'm sorry, I'm just getting all the names wrong. My Melanie and I used to work at Clearwater Marine Aquarium where Winter lived, and they were filming the second movie, and Melanie is in the movie. Melanie, I saw you for like 2 seconds in that movie, and that was it. So most of us got called to be like extras. My kids and I were called to be extras. We sat there, they gave us breakfast. We were waiting to go to wardrobe, and you are my Melanie. That's right. You are my Melanie. and they sent us home. So we never got called. And my poor kids were like, why couldn't we go in the movie, Mom? Because they were younger at that time, especially my daughter. She was only like 6. And I was like, well, you can't be cuter than the actress. And that's why you weren't in it. And she, I don't know. That's what I told her. I know that's like terrible, but it's like they broke her heart. She just wanted to be an extra. And I truly believe, though, I said, you're cuter than the star of it. You can't be cuter than the star of it. So that's why Hollywood did that. Anyway, I never got to meet Morgan Freeman or any of the fun people, but I did get to meet the actress that played the trainer in that movie. I can't say nice things about her because she wasn't very nice to me. And the other one I did meet was the big brother of Sawyer in that movie. He is really sweet and awesome. And he actually started conversating with me. He was hot too. He was super hot. And he started conversating with me, and my boss got mad because I was conversating and I was just being nice. So I don't know. And I will say Chris Christopherson's son looks exactly like him. Dolphin Tale and Dolphin Tale 2, Sandra. I used to work at the aquarium. So I went to work, and there used to be 2 facilities, and they made one about the movie and like the museum about the movie. And then when they were filming the second one, that was the only one that was open. So it was kind of dead, but the aquarium was just banging after the movie came out, after both the movies came out, which is why I got hired. You got to talk to Harry Connick Jr. and he was very sweet. I also got in trouble, but you know what I think about that. Yep. Yes. So, Austin, I think his name was Austin. But he was very hot and very sweet and very cool. And Chris Christopherson's son looks exactly like him, and he was very nice. And Chris Christopherson's wife was sitting there and talking to me for like an hour. I couldn't even tell you what we were talking about. I was just like, she is super, super sweet. So, yeah, I mean, it just depends on what type of mood you're in, or that, the actors or actresses and how busy they are, how stressed they are. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it. So I didn't have a role or anything, but it was still fun to be there and be part of it and everything. So it was cool. Dolphin Tale. No, Mom, it's Phin. Why do you always spell dolphin like that? It's Dolfin. I think it was Melanie. Was it on Netflix? Is it still on there? It's Dolphin Tale and then Dolphin Tale 2. So I joined the aquarium after Dolphin Tale, the original first one, was done. So, Melanie, I'm so sorry about your daddy. You've been in my prayers, girl. I love you. Okay, so do you guys think this needs anything else? Or do you think she's good? Like, I think she's kind of good. I don't want to do too much to her. So the only thing I was thinking was putting maybe something here, like around, like that is a saddle. I know what a saddle is. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I've seen it somewhere. I'm in 2 scenes though. Oh, thank you. Should do a roll. Thank you, Melanie. Maybe it's on Amazon. I think I saw it on Amazon. I think that's where I saw it. Oh, I did. That's so silly of me. It's nice the way it is, Peggy. Okay. I did hang out with Cozy. My daughter and I had hung out with Cozy at the roller skating rink. They had like a big party and she was there, and she was still filming the movie. So they wouldn't let her skate because if something happened and she like broke her foot or her ankle or something, then she shouldn't have been, then, she can't play in the movie, and then there'd be like a huge backup for the production. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to skate with us, but she had a lot of fun, and her and my daughter were hanging out because she was older, of course. She was like maybe 6 years older, but she was still hanging out because, she wasn't an adult yet, but she was still, conversating. So it was cool. She was a very sweet girl. She does a lot of singing now, I think, and modeling. I don't know. I started following her a while ago. It's perfect. Okay, everybody tells me to leave it alone and it's perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. If I think of anything else, I will do it. So, yeah, that's about it for me as far as like the craft. You guys want to see what I got at Hobby Lobby? I'll show you what I got at Hobby Lobby real quick. Let me move my hobby horse. Ha ha ha. That's what my grandma used to say, hobby horse. So, all right, I'm putting her back there. So let me show you what I got at Hobby Lobby. Nothing too crazy, okay? Because mommy's on a budget. But I got this big mason jar. And this is like bigger than Dollar Tree has. And this was 40% off. So it was like $1.70 or something. And I have an idea for this. So keep that in mind. We'll see. And then, you guys know I had to get this, right? It's so cute. I'm not going to show you the price. No, I'm kidding. This was 40% off. So I got their little Easter dogs. Isn't that cute? And look, my little Coda's up here. My little corgi. I didn't see they have like a poodle on here, and I'm trying to see what other dogs they had on here. There's not a lot to choose from, but I just thought it was super cute. So anyway, I had to get this. I was like, I need a new kitchen towel for my kitchen anyway, so it's cute. This is Super Darling, which I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm probably not going to craft with it. I'll probably put it on my tier tray and get like a little thing to hold it up. But look at this bunny. Isn't this precious? It's a bunny with like a little blue and white skirt on it. It's so cute. I was going to do another craft, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe at lunchtime because it's very quick. But the only other things I bought were these, because I know I have craft ideas for these. So they have the little carrots. These are like the hearts. They're felt stickers. But they have that realistic look to them. And I like these better than Dollar Tree. And guess what? They're the same price. They're less than $1.25 with the 40% off. And there's 9 of them in there. That's probably what you get with the other one. And then these are the same price. It's like $1.20 or something. And there's 20 of them. And these are like the pastel eggs. So they're like the eggs that you and I used to collect when we were little, right? Like when we go to the egg hunts. But they don't open, but they're the same, like, but they're so teeny. And we're going to be doing some Easter crafts soon. And then I got these little fuzzy bunnies. These are really cute for just different embellishments on your bigger crafts or floral. And then you guys know I'm hippie at heart. So I got these tags. So we can craft with these tags as well. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. So I did good. That and the crates. So if you guys have your Hobby Lobby near you, check out the crates. They're on clearance. This one was 84 cents. And I'm telling you, if you're going to do craft shows, this is perfect. Melanie, check the one by you because I know you do the craft shows. And make sure you watch the replay, Melanie, because I got a big like scam FYI for you that I talked about, okay? These ones were 84 cents, and you can stack them and, like, you know, show your work. Or you can put them like this if you've got, like, 5x7, like, pictures or artwork, prints that you want to do. You can put those in here. And then these are for your bigger ones, like your 8x10s or your maybe 10x13. But this one you can stack and put a bunch of stuff, and then this gives you volume. I got these at Hobby Lobby. So this one was $1.74. These were 84 cents. And then I got this size, which is, it's in between these sizes. This one was $1.07. Cheaper than Dollar Tree. And they're very sturdy. They look, you know, they're nice. But even the cashier was like, that's a steal for those. So I had to get them because they were cheap. And I'm going to use them for my craft shows. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's craft. I will be back on tomorrow. I think I'm going to do 2 more Valentine's Day crafts, and then we're going to switch to Easter on 19 by Joann's. Yay! No, Coachman. It's right before Coachman. It's Sunset Point. Sunset Point and 19 is where you want to go. So it's not that far from you, because it was only 15 minutes from me when I lived in, it's like 20 minutes when I lived in Pinellas Park. But anyway, yeah. So that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoy the craft. I'll show it one more time, just so, you know, the thumbnail comes up properly. But yeah, you got, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. The bigger ones were $1.84. None of them were over $2. None of them. So anyway, but yeah, that's it for me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed what we did with her. I'm super happy with the way she turned out. And if you have any questions, just message me. And I'm hoping I can be on tomorrow. We're going to do 2 more Valentine crafts. And then we're going to get ready for Easter, because Easter will be here before we know it, pretty early. So yay! Have a good night, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye.